today we're going to be teaching you how to make this faux linen bed frame. It's a super awesome option if you already have a box spring, and then you can just use it and turn it into a bed frame for your bed. So this project I have had in my head for months and months and months, and I had it all planned out, and then I ran into a million hiccups and holdups and mistakes and problems. But by the end of the video, so watch the whole video through before you start your steps, and then you will know how to make this without problems. Okay, so this is what the bottom of the box spring looks like, and depending on what yours looks like, you might have to add some extra wood to the frame to give it enough support. So I'm gonna add 5 legs, 1 in each corner, 1 in the center. So this one will just go through these pieces of wood. And on the edge, there's kind of a weird lip. And so I'm gonna add an extra strip of wood on both sides, and that's what I will attach the legs into. Okay, so I cut my 3 pieces of wood, and then I'm just gonna attach them to the outside edges. So I'll line this up over here, and then 1 in the center and 1 on the other side. So once I line the boards up along the edge, I'm going to pre-drill a hole and then countersink the hole so that the screw will be flush, and then screw it in place. Okay, so the boards are all screwed on now, and then I got some batting, and I cut up strips of linen that are wide enough to wrap around the entire sides of the box spring. So I'm just gonna use a staple gun and add strips of batting around the sides, and then wrap it really tightly with the linen on each side. So apparently I thought the whole box spring was framed out, didn't pay attention when I looked inside, so I can't just staple this onto the top. So I'm gonna use heavy duty glue and then embroidery thread, or like just a thick quilting thread, and just sew it into the top, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so I'm back at it, and I went and I stitched all of the batting down first, and then I went around and glued all of the edges of the linen on the top, and now I'm just gonna go back in with this thick thread and just stitch little spots along each of the sides, so probably like 5 to 10 little spots. The glue is holding it pretty tight, but yeah, I'm just gonna stitch these in place, and then I'll flip it over and pull everything tight and staple it underneath now. So now I flipped the mattress back upside down, and I'm gonna just pull the batting down first and use the staple gun to go along there, and then I will do the fabric after that. So I've done this side, and then on the edges to make it meet, I didn't sew it together. I just am gonna fold the edge, pull it tight, and then staple it in place. So on each of the long sides, there'll just be a little bit of a seam. So we'll see if this works. So then I cut 5 8.5 inch pieces of 2 inch round dowel, and I'm just gonna measure to the center on the top of each one, and then I'm gonna pre-drill a hole down through, and then I'll thread in my dowel screw. Okay, so after a million things did not work and all of our ideas failed, we finally have a solution. So we added some more boards in to give a little extra support since the box spring is so old. And then we decided to add in 4 extra legs, and we got 3 inch dowel screws, and now it feels super stable, and this should work.